Darvin, what did you see as the difference between that rough start and then what seemed to be immediately a pretty good defense, like for the next three quarters as you guys blew out that big lead towards the end of the fourth?
I mean, I thought early they made some shots. We turned the ball over, but we didn't totally collapse or implode. We continue to defend. I told them at halftime it was like the best defensive half I've seen all season. Just the way we just fought to keep the ball in front of us, our shifts in that activity behind the initial defender, help at the rim, rebounding the ball well, but the turnovers kind of bit us early and often, and so we're able to still get some good looks, play downhill. Guys were making shots, but our defense, man, kudos to our guys. They really stepped up and defended really, really well.
Any individuals that you thought led that charge, Darvin, or was it more of a team concept?
I think it was contagious. AR, AD back there talking, AR starting with that tough matchup on Shea. Brian, everybody's closing out D'Lo. Everybody. Rui, he got in a little early foul trouble, picked up a few early, but all in all, then the guys coming off the bench, Cam, Torian, all those guys, Jackson, Spencer, we had to run multiple bodies at Shea. He requires that type of attention, just the elite level that he plays on. So all our guys just was like-minded in terms of, again, having a defensive mentality and individual pride on the ball.
You spoke about the collective defense, but when LeBron specifically has that, I just call it juice defensively on the end of the floor, how does that change, I guess, you guys as a team, when he's that locked in, is able to provide that kind of energy?
Just the reads he makes, if he's on his weak side defensively with a smaller guy, he makes sure the smaller guy stays up, stays high. He's a bigger body, staying low. They try to throw a lob. He comes out, weak side, MIG, most important guy, disrupt their lob. His closeouts to keep the ball in front, creating that indecision with certain guys, and it was great. He's one of the best. When he's engaged like that, like his instincts and his communication is key. He gives everyone confidence.
Darvin, you guys have been able to hit defensive highs for 4 or 5 minute stretches. How encouraged were you with the fact that this was 17 minutes in the first half?
You didn't bring any for me?
I actually have some if you'd like one. I do have it. If you would like a lifesaver, I have a bunch, actually.
They're in the media room.
Appreciate you.
I got you. It was a good one, too. But to then there a little slippage early in the third, but to recapture it again, do you feel like this was the most defensive you guys have been for maybe since December?
Absolutely. I mean, we talked about it a lot in shoot-around this morning. We watched our film, our pregame. Coach Zach Peterson did a hell of a job with the scout, and that was the key. Individual pride, contain the ball, defend without fouling, and finish possessions defensively with a defensive rebound. And so our guys did just that, showing our hands, trying to just being solid. You don't have to, no gambles. We're able to come up with some steals just because our hands were active. We forced them into some tough situations. Our shifts, we were on time, doing our work early, so shifted in the lane, and they threw a couple passes right to us, and we were able to push the ball toward the other end. So defensively, we got to just continue to build off this. Just what we did tonight, just continue to build once we get a chance to get back at it on Wednesday.
Darvin, you guys fell down 18-6 midway through the first quarter. You've had some games this season, even as recently as Phoenix, where you give up 40 in the first quarter. You end up turning it around. You only give up 43 in the first half. What did your group show in that moment? What have you guys gotten better at showing resilience?
Yeah. One of our biggest mantras is the next play mentality. You see the frustration when guys make a mistake. If we turn the ball over, they got some live ball turnovers, or we play great defense, guy still scores. We've been doing a much, much better job of just moving on to the next play. And that's exactly what happened tonight. It's just guys we dug our heels in and really just competed, again, on the ball, in transition, on the ball, off the ball, at the rim, defending the rim, getting rebounds, tracking down long rebounds, and getting runouts. And so just the resilience to just keep pushing and trying to get stronger as the game gets longer.
Darvin, you guys just had a game where you were out-rebounded by 16 rebounds, and then tonight you respond with out-rebounding them by 17. What did you see in terms of the physicality in the paint and just controlling the defensive glass and offensively getting a bunch of offensive rebounds?
A lot of guys being proactive, guys putting bodies on bodies. Those second chance points that Denver was able to get killed us. And so, these are learning steps. We understand that, time is of the essence, and we got to get busy in order to do what we're trying to do. And so, we did a great job turning the page, moving on from that loss. It was a tough loss, but again, moving forward, got some really good work in today at shoot around, and just talking through some things on both sides of the ball. And, it's just, again, guys wanted to come out and they responded well. Showed a lot of character with the way they responded.
Hey, Darvin, can you share a thought that you had after seeing D'Angelo shooting those 3 threes in a row?
I just knew he has those D-Lo moments, man, where he can throw it up any kind of way and it's going to find his way through the hoop. It's great to see him out there having fun, his teammates cheering him on, encouraging him being aggressive and decisive. Like, D-Lo is uber talented, and we need him. We need him to play at that level in order for us to have that ultimate success. And he's doing a great job. He's doing a little bit of everything. He's being aggressive, scoring when he sees opportunities. He's setting his teammates up. And he's competing on the defensive side of the ball. He competed his butt off tonight. And so it's great to see him go out there and do well and be in a good rhythm.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.